Hey, what's up everyone? Lone Coin with WSG Clan. This is my very first commentary for Battlefield 3. As you can see, I'm going to die here. This would be my first commentary ever. I did produce a bunch of mag videos in the past. I did not add any commentary. I did a series on intel packages and blood oranges for SOCOM 4. I did a little bit of talking in there, just some description. Quite a bit simpler than the full-fledged commentary. This is not easy to do, I'll give you that. As you can see here, I'm not going to have a very good start in this match, so I just want to prepare you for that. Taking on this tank, I got Mafia Brett feeding me some ammo here, so I'm trying to take out the tank, and I'm not having much success. So I run into a couple of guys here, they take me out. Oh, or do they? No, I killed myself. I'm rolling the shotgun and it's got the frag shells in there, and of course if you've run it before, you'll know what I mean. If you get too close to an object and you shoot it, it'll actually kill yourself or damage yourself, which eventually results in you dying. So I'm going to try to clip one off here. Oh, just bad luck continues. So I clipped the edge of the van there, so I die again. Of course this whole time my clanmates and friends are giving me a hard time at how inaccurate and how did I manage to kill myself twice in a row. So I'm rather discouraged here. I'm gonna rush up here with Mafia Brett to take out this tank. I decided to take the cover position, throw a grenade out just to catch any stragglers. He takes out the tank and we move in and recapture B. I believe we have a couple guys hiding over here I think we might take out. I always try to, check the corners, the alleyways, make sure nobody spawns in, because generally when they see that that icon blinking, and if you look above your radar on the left, it's always A, B, C, D, or whatever, but it's always left or right. So if you ever at any point see them blinking, whatever one it is, they're trying to take that objective or they're near it. Even if you're near that objective, it'll actually start blinking if an enemy's near that objective. So it actually gives you kind of a, the word I'm gonna try and think of here, a little bit more notice on whether they're taking an objective. You don't necessarily have to have the objective lost before you actually know that it's it's being taken. And then generally if it's blinking in and you're at that object that is blinking, you know that there's somebody around there, so you got to kind of hunt around, or maybe sit and wait until he pokes his head out, or he'll come looking for you, one or the other. As you can see, my bad luck continues here. I rushed into this building. I of course seen this nice little orange triangle on the radar, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get you. No, denied. I got gotten. So I'm spawning on the squad mates, which is a huge advantage in Battlefield. If you can spawn on your squad mates, it can bring you back to the fight a lot quicker. I deploy a spawn beacon. I generally run out with the recon class. I'll pick a fairly safe spot between objectives and deploy a recon beacon so I can get to the objectives a lot quicker and maybe flank our enemy or our opponents. You can see here we're doing a little bit of dancing. I come out victorious, hurting pretty bad. Well, only 75%, but it's a close call. Of course, that doesn't help me here because just around this corner, I think I got him. It does look like I could hit him with 2 shells, but make note of his health, 100%. I'm confused. Oh, must have been some lag. We can't have it perfect. So of course I'm, still not rocking it or beast play yet here, and I'm just, either dying or getting a kill, die. So I haven't had any good rolls yet. I'm trying to play the objectives with squad mates and hopefully pull out a victory on this game. I always try to generally take, maybe the less route traveled. Like if the enemy uses it a lot, I'll try to flank in behind him, catch him off guard. In this area here, you generally have a bunch of people camping in this little garage, or they'll hide in this crate. You can actually blow the backside of this crate off, so then if somebody is hiding here, you can see them. And of course, if they have A, they'll walk through that staired alleyway there that I'm shooting towards. Of course, I'm getting kind of lucky here, taking a couple guys out. And that building in front of me right there, you can take out the walls and whatnot. You can generally get a bunch of enemies hiding in there when they're holding this flag. I do spam the old rocket launcher. I do use the tools that I'm given. You know, a lot of people don't like it, especially on Operation Metro, you know, shooting down the hallways and stuff like that. You know, it sucks when you get killed by it, but it also works well, so you know, it's hard to say. And you might be wondering why I am using a shotgun. You maybe think it's what is it, overpowered or, you know, cheap. Well, actually the only reason I'm using the shotgun was because I wanted to go through all my weapons and hopefully get a service star on all of them. I might not utilize them all the time. As for shotguns, it definitely works well on this map because it's close quarters, you know, a lot of alleyways. With the frag shells you get a lot of I want to say damage, I guess. You know, you can get assist points and stuff like that, so if you shoot into a crowd of people, you might kill one or two, but you might injure a couple others, and then if you know you go down and you have your squad mates nearby, they can finish them off. And it sure works well for our clearing out buildings and stuff. And it's the same with the rocket launcher. Same thing. It works awesome for clearing out buildings and alleyways. And as you can see here, we got guys up on the upper floor in between C and A. And my squad mates are actually going to go and try and clear it out. Unfortunately, I think they meet a bunch of resistance there, so it doesn't go so well. And you know, I'm sitting down here after they arrest me, trying to get lucky and maybe pick one of them off. Fortunately, it doesn't go well for me, so I'm thinking, oh shit, I'll be Rambo, me and Blue Dot here, I'll run in, we'll clear house, and everything will be fine. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Oh, how you doing, sir? So I get mowed down. I think my backup comes in and takes him out. So I cut out the old respawn there. I spawned on a teammate, so we're just making sure we don't have any spawn beacons or anything in this building, and then we're gonna push back out to the letters. I did find with this match that it seemed like you know, either we'd be holding two each, or you know, we'd be trading hands all the time. So I think the biggest advantage we ended up having, I think, is we might have had a few more killers on our side. So we were actually taking them their tickets by killing them rather than holding flags. But we do try to recapture the flags as much as we can. Excuse me. Yeah, when you have to actually talk for about this will be part one actually of two. The actual clan channel is limited to the 50-minute videos, so I'm actually breaking these up into 2 parts until YouTube allows us to go a little bit higher. Ooh, look at that. You know, checking the spawn points on B there because they knew we were taking it, and I just so happened to catch that guy hiding in the garage. He probably wasn't too happy about it, but unfortunately there's not much you can do about the way the game works. So I always try to anticipate those spawn points, you know, especially if they can see that you're grabbing the objective. So, you know, after we take B here, we're going to try and push up to D. And especially around D, there's a lot of rubble, cover, you know, they hide in these little holes in the walls, especially this building. And of course we're on the far side spawn across the river. So their spawn's actually to the right of us. So we're going to be cautious of that. We got a guy shooting across the way, so I, you know, do what I said earlier, throw our old rocket in there, clear a building out, and sure enough, I got lucky. Maybe not lucky, but you know, I eliminated the enemy. So, you know, we're trying to make sure everything's clear before we, you know, actually try to cap the letter. This is going to be kind of cheap, but I had it out. It was an opportunity. Then we got guys trying to push up the stairs on us. He's like, oh, he's around the corner. He's around the corner. So I rush in and take him out right away, so don't give him a chance to reload. And that's huge. You know, if you see a guy trying to reload, you know, just mow him. you know, or if he, you know, reloads to and ducks behind cover, don't sit back, rush him. If you have to reload yourself, switch to your pistol and rush him. Don't let him, you know, reload and come back at you. You know, catch him off guard. Many opportunities I've killed enemies when they're trying to take cover when reloading. You rush them. I think there is an actual instance in this video where I actually have that happen to me, and I have to bolt their cover. I actually think it was maybe a little bit of a lag or a little bit of a glitch, because even I switched to my pistol, I think, and I shot, and it didn't do nothing. So it might have even been a little bit of input lag or something. But when we get to that, I'll talk about that then. So we're trying to recap C here. I just got lucky. There happened to be a guy there. I felt kind of mean because I shot him with my shotgun at a close range. I should have actually went for the knife, but I do have a fair amount of knife kills, so I just seem to find the opportunities to get in on those knife kills. Here again, there I was shooting down at that white van. As you all know, if you played Battlefield 3, they spawn at that in that van area, in that garage. You know, if you go hide in yourself and you haven't finished capturing that objective, you'll also notice that they'll spawn behind you. As you can see here, I come up on a couple guys chillaxing over here. I take out the one. I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting greedy here. Oh, nope, denied. So I get shot in the back, which definitely happens often. So that's part 1. Please watch part 2. Thanks.